Welcome to the Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
As the NBA season approaches, the Golden State Warriors face a crucial period of decisions. Despite Stephen Curry's continued brilliance, once again highlighted by his All-NBA level performance, the team has encountered significant challenges, finishing 10th in the Western Conference and needing to compete in the play-in against the Sacramento Kings due to lapses in final games and fierce competition within the conference. Now, with the offseason underway, the future of the Warriors is filled with uncertainties and possibilities for profound changes. Nearly every player except Curry is being considered as potential trade and movement targets. Names like Gary Payton II and Jonathan Kuminga have emerged as trade speculation focal points. Andrew Wiggins, despite frequent discussions, remains highly valued by the team, making a major move unlikely unless an exceptional offer arises. Beyond the prominent players, there is a group of Warriors players who have been out of the spotlight this offseason. One such player is Kevin Looney, whose stability and defensive contributions over 9 seasons deserve recognition, though his future role on the team is in question due to financial decisions that need to be made by June 24th. Another player is Lester Combs, who started with a 2-way contract and now shows defensive intensity and shooting ability that could make him attractive to other teams, depending on the Warriors' roster priorities and offers he receives in restricted free agency. Dario Siak has had ups and downs in his adaptation to the Warriors, but his three-point shooting ability and defensive versatility could be advantageous if the team decides to renew him on a minimum contract. Moses Moody, despite showing potential, needs more playing time to fully develop. His situation may evolve depending on the team's off-season moves, especially if he becomes an interesting asset in potential trades. Chris Paul, despite being a positive presence on the team, faces uncertainties due to contractual and financial issues that could lead the Warriors to explore other options. Finally, Klay Thompson, one of the Warriors' historic pillars, is in a phase of uncertainty due to recent injuries and rumors of interest from other teams. His decision about his future could significantly impact the team's direction next season. As the Warriors navigate this crucial phase, each mentioned player will play an important role in shaping the team's future, whether by staying and contributing significantly or seeking new opportunities elsewhere. Kevin Looney, with his defensive stability over 9 seasons, represents a tough financial decision, but his value as a defensive piece may attract interest from other teams. Lester Combs, rising from a 2-way contract, has shown defensive intensity and shooting ability that make him an attractive option. Whether he stays will depend on the Warriors' roster priorities and the offers he receives in restricted free agency. Dario Siak, despite ups and downs in his adaptation, possesses valuable skills as a 3-point shooter and defensive versatility, which could be useful if the Warriors decide to keep him on a minimum contract. Moses Moody, despite his shown potential, needs more opportunities to develop his game. His situation could evolve depending on the team's moves and his role in potential trades. Chris Paul, despite his positive contribution, faces contractual challenges that may lead the Warriors to consider other options. Lastly, Klay Thompson, an icon of the Warriors, is at a crucial point in his career due to recent injuries. His decision could significantly influence the team's future. As the offseason unfolds, Warriors fans watch with anticipation the choices the team will make to shape their path in the upcoming NBA season. Each player mentioned carries unique stories and potentials, highlighting the complexity of decisions the team management must make to balance building a competitive roster and managing financial resources. In addition to the mentioned players, the Warriors' coaching staff also faces significant decisions. The retention or departure of assistants like Kenny Atkinson could influence the continuity of the team's playing philosophy and player development. The Warriors' success next year will depend not only on established stars like Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, but also on their ability to integrate new talents and adjust the roster to maximize collective performance. Careful management of the salary cap and contract negotiations will be crucial to maintaining the team's competitiveness while adapting to league changes. The offseason will not only shape the Warriors' immediate future, but also define the narrative for the team's next phase, whether through strategic signings, internal development of young talent, or adjustments in the coaching structure. Fans eagerly await to see how these decisions unfold and how the team prepares for future challenges in the NBA. The Warriors' ability to balance the need to renew the roster with maintaining a stable core of experienced players will be essential. This will not only influence on-court performance, but also strengthen team cohesion and identity as they aim to regain prominence in the league. Furthermore, the Warriors' influence extends beyond the court, with significant impacts on the community and sports culture of Oakland and the Bay Area. The choice of players and coaching staff will also resonate with passionate fans and the team's rich history, shaping the Warriors' narrative not just as competitors, but as a cultural icon in the world of sports. Thus, as the offseason progresses and decisions are made behind the scenes, the Warriors are not just shaping a team, but continuing a tradition of excellence and identity deeply resonant with their followers in the NBA history. In my opinion, the Golden State Warriors are facing a crucial offseason where they need to balance the need to renew the roster with maintaining a stable core of players. Decisions regarding players like Kevin Looney and Klay Thompson are particularly difficult, considering their historic contributions to the team. Kevin Looney, for instance, has been a solid defensive player over the years despite not being a big scorer. His defensive ability and stability could be valuable, but the team also needs to consider financial issues and whether he still fits into future team development plans. Meanwhile, Klay Thompson represents not only one of the league's best shooters when healthy, but also a symbol of loyalty to the franchise. However, his recent injuries raise concerns about his ability to return to elite form. The decision on his future could affect not only the team's on-court performance, but also its emotional connection with the fans. It's crucial for the Warriors to navigate wisely at this juncture, seizing the opportunity to strengthen the roster while respecting the team's history and identity. Effective management of the salary cap and the ability to make tough decisions will be key to ensuring the Warriors remain competitive in the NBA landscape in the coming years. How do you Warriors fans view the decisions the team is facing this offseason? Which players do you think should be prioritized to keep or let go? Would you prefer to see the team invest in new talents or maintain stability with veteran players? I'm curious to hear your opinions and perspectives on the future of the Warriors.